All right. Perfect. Hi everybody. Sorry, I was just sharing the video. So hi Nuna, I work with it. Hi Nefer, Nail Art Connect, Shannon, Taurus, ICJ, Software, Polygel Nails, Brad, Shonali, The Brush Boss, Nini. Awesome. So this one is a hand crushing a heart. Actually, these were my anti-Valentine's Day nails that I did. We're going to be doing some pride nails today. We are not doing these. These are the ones from last year. So I'm just showing, hi Skyla. So these are my pride nails from last year. So this is the one that I won the Medusa contest with last year. Oh, awesome, ICJ. I will be fulfilling those tonight. And this is the one that I did on live, well, half on live with Medusa, and I finished it on one of my lives. So you can find that on my IGTV. But I have a super new design to show you guys today. Hi, Pretty in Purple. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Tracy. So I'm very, very super excited to share it with you. So it's going to be fun. Yes, exactly, Skyla. So I can't wait. I didn't do any of the background or nothing yet. And anybody's wondering what this is my new nail art portfolio box. You can find it on expressclaws.com. It is double-sided. I did show it yesterday, so you can see I'm zoomed in or whatever right now, but let me see if I can zoom out with my one finger is damaged, obviously. So I can't really do anything with that, but super fun. I didn't touch it from yesterday, but I'll probably redo it anyway. So hi, Antoinette. Cool. All right. So I'm going to zoom back in. And of course I have my wonderful soft landings towels like always down. I have just the individual nail tips this time because I obviously want to put it in my awesome portfolio box. Sorry about my like little dusty nubby thing that's going on here. But each one is going to be individual like this. And what I'm going to use for the background is I'm going to use mostly Medusa gels. So I'm going to use 172 is going to be the background over all of the nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. So I would appreciate while I am going through and putting all of this on for the background that you guys would share the video. So I am going to clean my brush a bit. So I'm just using the square brush. I usually use a round brush, but my round brush is dirty. So I'm using the square brush today because why not? Okay. So I'm going to go through on all 5 of my nail tips instead of buffing them because I'm doing these for demos. I'm just going to use some acid-free primer. It doesn't really matter which one it is. And I'm going to just brush it on all of them because we're going to do 5. This is going to be a little bit longer of a live as well, so it's going to take a little bit of time. If you guys would like to follow along, and if you have Medusa products, Hi Bling Boutique, the colors that I'm going to be using are primary white, primary black, primary yellow, primary red, and number 171, number 72, number 122, number 75, number 52, number 68, and number 256. Hi, my pretty polished nails. Hi, Nail Art Connect. Thank you so much. Hi, China's Nails. Thank you so much for everybody that's sharing. It's going to be a super duper awesome dope live. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to take, oh, and this is number 172. I think I don't know if I said it, but let's say it anyway. Why not? So I'm just going to take number 172 and I'm going to put it on here. Now, me having a natural tip on here doesn't really matter. The Medusa gels has pretty good coverage, but my other clear tips, I don't know what I did with them, to be honest. I've been organizing like crazy, so I think they just like got misplaced or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be super perfect because I'm going to be covering up part of the top anyway. Oh, great. Why is this like this? This light is always giving me problems. Oh. Going to... There we go. Okay. All right. Yay. It's not a new technique. It's just a new design that I came up with. I was just thinking about it because I was like, man, I really love the pride nails that I did last year. My whole concept last year was like a ribbon, because a ribbon to me says that, love is like endless. So that definitely described pride to me. Okay. This year, I'm thinking dripping in pride. So that's kind of how it's gonna go. Hi, Jasmine. So, hi, SOS. Hi, Nathal. Sorry if I missed anybody. If you guys would like any Medusa gels, you can do so. Link down below or in my bio. Okay, let me move some of these because let's move this over here. I mean, these are long tips. You can do these on like shorter nails and that sort of thing. It's going to take a little bit more practice, of course. But just remember, if you can do it like on a short nail, you can definitely do it on a long nail, but not necessarily if you can do it on a long nail, that you can do it on a short nail. Hi, True Janie Sue. Hi, Experience. I know that, Jasmine. Hi, Jalen. Okay. Now you can do 2 coats of this or whatever. I'm only going to do 1 coat today because it's really just the background color. So I'm not going to super worry about that because I'm obviously worried more about the design, It's a lot more important. I'm going to squeeze that out. So, actually I'm going to mix this way I can show you guys. So I'm going to take some of the primary white, and this way we can kind of outline like what we're doing. So I'm going to take the Medusa Arrow tool, and I'm just going to scoop me out some white. I'm basically just going to make guidelines. Oops, of course I stuck it in the clear, but it doesn't matter. Whatever, that's fine. It wasn't a ton of clear. And then I'm going to add some green to it, because just in case and I'm going outside the lines, whichever. I just want it to be lighter than the background color, so. But again, this is just for the guide, so this way you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm basically just going to lightly outline it so you can see what I'm doing. If I was doing this myself, I would just like paint it because I know what I'm doing. But this So this is our color. So this is 172 mixed with the primary white. So I'm going to set this one to the side real quick. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my matte top coat. I'm just going to use my matte top coat here. Just going to take these out. And just going to put the matte top coat on these now. So matte top coat is just easier to paint on top of, and also easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. And also so I'm not getting additional fuzz and stuff into my design. You can see that I'm pulling out the fuzz now because I accidentally dropped this going in. So whichever. Jasmine, I wish that I could. Nobody in the immediate vicinity, unfortunately. Not that I'm aware of, at least. Okay. This one in now. All right. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Tracy is one of my clients, Jasmine. Oh, thanks, Jasmine. Okay. Come on, little fuzz. See a little fuzz, pull it out before you cure it, because once it's in there, it is in there forever, ever, okay? I've had clients literally sit in my chair and I'm like, okay, so don't touch anything. I'm just going to go grab something real quick. And then they touch something and I come back and I'm like, so what did you touch? Oh, I just had to. I was like, okay, well, now you're just going to have a little helper for you until your next appointment. Well, what do you mean? I mean, like, that's in there forever, ever. Really? Yeah, really. Can't get everything out. Okay. Matte top coat again. I know it's like the boring part, you guys. But you have to do the boring stuff in order to get to the fun stuff. So remember that. If you can't do like a really nice, clean set of nails with one color, no lumps, no bumps, no product on the cuticle and stuff like that, you know, nail art is secondary to the foundation. So I can put pretty shutters on a house, but if the foundation causes it to crumble, then the house is worth nothing. So okay. Thank you. Okay. If you want somebody to see this video, right now would be the perfect time to share it, because right after this last one cures, I'm gonna get into painting all the little detail stuff. You don't need to be fast, Bling Boutique. People will pay you for quality. Yes, it definitely is fabulous, isn't it, Nail Art Connect? This is 172. Thank you so much, Taurist. Take some coffee. So you can use whatever little liner brush that you want. Now, mind you, this portion here that we're going to be doing for these, it's like generic outline, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just going to use my number 1 liner brush. Use whatever brush it is that you think is comfortable. Yes, exactly, Jasmine. So just going to do that. I'm going to put this over here so I don't stab myself. And then I'm going to go one by one. So I'm going to set these ones over here. But kind of want to just keep in the same vicinity. All right. Start with one. We have our little palette. Palette you can find on expressclothes.com as well. And I'm going to just take some color. I want to just be able to make sure that I can draw like little fine lines with it and that I can see it. And it looks like I can. You can kind of see it against the white. You'll be able to see it even more against this. So, and you can do this whichever way that you want. Yes, absolutely a bling boutique. Well, we can go over some pointers if you want. So I am going to be drawing the letter P roughly in boxier letters. But again, this is just an outline. So if you mess up a little bit, it's whatever. We're going to be fixing it along the way. So I just want to get the basis of my letters in here so I know exactly where everything is going to be, right? Cool. And I don't want these to be straight, so you can see that my P is a little bit crooked. So that's exactly the look that I'm going for. So I'm just going to cure that 10 seconds. So I'm going to do this. We're going to do hello, hello. No problem. I will definitely give you some pointers. I'm going to do the R over here. I'm going to do lowercase. Remember, this is just a rough outline, so I'm just doing this honestly to show you guys what it can look like if you were to do it. But maybe you need a guide, so this is a little bit easier way in order to get the thing that you're looking for. Hi, Nail Tech. I'm going to do an eye. I'm going to do the eye dead on. It's going to look something like that. Hello, hello. Hi, Hustlers Creations. So let me show you what we have so far, because I want to see them together. Okay. Cool. So I want to make sure that they still look like they're going from the same alphabet. So just want to double check that. And then let's do here. For the D, with our number 1 liner brush. Again, just a guide, so it's not going to be perfect. So this will probably be down here going on or whatever. Okay, 10 seconds. And then this one. Hydrique. Yes, we should definitely be having drinks. And then E. See, once it's matte and you get a little fuzz or whatever, you can just like dust it off. Okay. my E to be kind of turned up this way. And if it's over or under or whatever, but again, just to give you guys a general idea of what we're doing. So 10 seconds. Okay. So I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna clean my brush real quick. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna use white for the P. Where's it at? Where did I put it? Ah, here it is. Okay, primary white. I want to use this because I'm using like a full coverage and this is sticky on top, so I'm going to go in with my artist brush because it's gonna help me pick up a lot of paint. So I'm just going to grab it straight from the pot. And again, if you go outside the lines, it's fine. If you don't go inside the lines, that's fine. But if it helps you be able to make your letters, that's really what's important. And you'll see why it's not going to matter going on in the tutorial. So please know that. Careful. And if you're a little bit sloppy with this too, it's no worries. You can eventually fix that as well. And you'll see that as well going forward. Okay, now just make sure that this is all even. I'm going to take off any of the extra gel that I have. You don't want it to be all thick and bubbly, so that's important. That's the one thing with gel that you definitely need to be mindful of. So here's our P. You can see like I didn't go all the way into the lines that I drew, but it's just a general outline. Hi Jimena. Hi Nail Vivi. Hi Tay. All right. So the next color is 171, but 171 is kind of dark, so I need to lighten it up with some white. So I'm going to take my arrow tool and go into the primary white, and I'm going to make a lighter version of this as well. Put it on my little palette. You can use it in my covered 10 section palette as well. So this is number 171. Okay, I'm just going to add this. Okay, that looks better. I think that's more the color that I'm looking for. Medusa does have a light pink, but not quite like this, so I need something a little bit more on the brighter side. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the R in the pink. Same thing with my artist brush. Just want to make sure I clean that. I can't remember if I did, but do it again. Why not? Again. Just want to make sure that everything is right where you want it. And remember, you do have pretty much 2 more chances to adjust after this. It might not make a super amount of sense right now, but you definitely can adjust stuff twice more after this. Okay, touch it, touch it, touch it. And I think I need a little bit more coverage right up in here. Okay, cool. Okay, next color is going to be blue, which is number 72. I need to put on some more top coat. Oops, sticking my finger in stuff. So grab my top coat so I can be cleaning my brush and stuff in. Always use top coat that you don't use anymore. My favorite is top coat, actually, not really base coat. But you can do whatever you choose. I know I've heard some people say that they prefer to clean their brush in like matte top coat. That does get expensive though, ladies, so unless you find a cheap matte top coat. So if you're going to use matte top coat, use cheap matte top coat. Alright, 72. This is a good color as by itself, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use that for the eye. So I want to come down a little bit because I like went a little bit too far down with the heart. I don't want it to touch for real. So I'll just go a little bit further than what I drew and come down a little bit further than what I drew before. It's really easy to apply this color with Artist Brush. Hi Sheridan, hi Amore, hi Young Nails Australia. I'm going to put the heart on. Like so. Touch, touch, touch. It's blue on green, so you gotta like look at it a little bit more because it's not enough contrast. But I really wanted like something like bright and fun background. I was gonna do glitter, but I decided something else. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. Next color, 122, which is brown. Remove that, remove this. Too much stuff everywhere. All right. This one might need 2 coats. This is like the little sheer one out of this Medusa collection, but it's like a really good brown color. You could add a little white to it if you wanted, but I think it's fine. Just again, make sure that it's the same thickness all the way around. You will be able to adjust this again, so if it looks a little bit wonky, it's fine. You can fix it later. Now, I have not done this design before, so I just want to put that out there first and foremost. If you have the necessary skills, you don't have to do a design before necessarily. Now, if you're using a different technique, yes, absolutely, please practice it before doing it on clients. Definitely. Sorry, yes, I'm touching a lot, but that's because, again, this color is slightly sheer. So I'm going to do a full 30-second cure on this. And I think I pressed 30. Did I press? Okay, pressing 30 now, I think. So gonna just press the 30 seconds. I will show you the other ones that we've done so far, though, before I get on to E, because I don't want to have to keep cleaning my brush. So a lot different than our little sketches here. Okay, there we go. You can see it a little bit better. Cool. Okay. Back to the brown. Second coat of this. And this is only because I want it opaque. This needs a little bit more down here, so I'm just going to wiggle this. This doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. I'll be adjusting it anyway. I mean opaque, yes. O-P-A-Q-U-E. Hello, hello. Okay. I think this is good enough where I can cure it for another time. So I'm going to cure it for another 30 seconds. So close that. And then the last color we're going to use for this step is black. So this is the primary black. Clean your brush, of course. Okay. Hi, Karen. Okay, cool. This is the primary black. Here's my E. So I think I made this a little bit too thin, so, which is fine, whatever. I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to go right outside that line. To really thicken it up. And push your gel. If you're not exactly sure how to paint letters or draw them, definitely look up an alphabet on Google and then just follow that. It will be your best friend. Just want to make sure that this is big enough because that is important. Okay. That looks good. It's not perfect, but that's fine. All right. Cool. Put that in there to bake. All right. So back to the color that we made before, the 172 mixed with the primary white. This green color here, we're going to be using that again next. Clean out this. I'm going to be using my number 1 liner brush again. Where's that? This way. All right. So thank you, Polygel Nails by Kai. Honestly, like, the key to having a steady hand partly is keeping your arm steady. So, like, my elbow is firm on the table here. When I'm holding my tip, I'm making sure that I have a firm grip. And when I'm painting, I'm balancing. Sometimes I use 2, sometimes I use 1 or the other. Whichever way that I feel like I'm comfortable, or whatever brush it is that I'm using is also balancing off of my other hand that is steady onto the table. So if your client decides that they're going to do this and because that's the thing too, I've had clients literally hand me their hands and like their elbow isn't on the table as well. So that is also a very important thing. They have to be cooperative. Okay. Number 1 liner brush again. Okay, just coat it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do. So, again, this is just an outline of like what I'm gonna do roughly because I want to make some drips. So you guys can see what that is. So 10 seconds. So R is next. Now, if you want to, but is not necessary, it's totally up to you. You can put these two right next to each other, like so. And then see where this drip kind of comes off. So this stops right about here. Make a dot. Like, yep, that matches up. So set that over there. Hello, hello. And then do kind of the same thing over here. cool. Get another 10 seconds. I am a mess. So same thing. Put them right next to one another. Doesn't have to be like perfect, but roughly. Back to our green color. Super cool. Hi, nail art gels. Long time no see. Hey, Tess. Okay. Right there. And again, this is just an outline, so you can do what you want. How you want. Hi, Newey's Nails. 10 seconds. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I made the E a little big. Whatever. I don't care. It'll be fine. It's art. I'm sorry about that. Nail art gels. Definitely inbox me about that and see if we can get it together. Okay, cool. All right, so now that we have our other outline done, I'm gonna go into our other stuff. Yeah, of course. So I'm going to go in with red. I'm gonna use the primary red. Okay, I'm gonna clean this because I know I'm gonna touch it. I already just have a feeling I'm going to touch it, so I'm just going to clean it. I'll show them to you all together first before we get into everything else. This is just 99% isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to use the primary red. All right. E-R-I. Where's that? D. E. See, doesn't it look cute together? All right. So I'm going to use the red. I'm going to also use my artist brush again can get it on expressclaws.com. Thank you, Tracy. And I'm going to go diagonal. So, just going to place the color like so, diagonally. Okay. So, to do that, not curing. Red. Okay. Grab another. I think I have, yep. Yep. Another thing in here. I think I can fit them all on this one before I mess everything up. So I'm good at that. I definitely touch red somewhere. Again, not curing. And E. Where's E? Okay, hi NYC nails. Okay. Cool. They roughly have the same amount of red on them though. So if you see it like bubbling up or whatever, I'm definitely going to touch around these edges real quick because I don't want that showing in my final work. So if you guys want to know how picky I am, this is exactly how picky I am all the time. Down to arguing with my clients about color. Okay. The Medusa gels aren't going to go anywhere, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to make sure that this is roughly the same amount across everything, because I want it to look really good at the end. Okay. Yes, Tracy. That also means you. So I'm going to go with my no wipe top coat that I no longer use again. I'm going to clean it. Waste not, want not, guys. You paid for it, use it. Okay, I'm going to close up the red. I'm going to grab the orange. So that's 256. I've already stirred these all off camera and stuff. So hello. So back in with my artist brush. I'm going to go in with the orange. So you end up getting a little bit on your white, then just clean your brush and get it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to like back blend, because if I try to bring the red into the orange, it's going to overpower it. So I'm just going to slowly bring the orange into the red. As I go across, I'm going to wipe it on. Just a wipe. There's too much red, grab a little bit more orange. You definitely don't want the red to overpower what you're doing. So anytime that you're working with like primary colors like this is going to be an issue. So you're just going to have to be a little bit more patient, making sure that it does what you want. So just be a little more patient. Okay. Doesn't have to be super perfect. Nothing's ever going to be super perfect. I'm just flipping it around the other way so I can add just a little bit more orange down and across. Okay, that's cool. All right. I grab the R. Okay, same thing. I'm going to grab a band of orange. Butt it up. I'm going to make it roughly the same width across as the other one. My fingers. Okay. Turn this way. It'll also definitely be a time-consuming design if somebody does ask you for it, so please note that. Thank you so much, Bling Boutique. Okay, just adjusting. You want to make sure that that color right in here is like completely butted up against the letter. For sure, okay? So again, not curing. Okay. Touch, touch, touch. Has anybody like ever tried anything like this, or have you done any like fun pride nails yet this year? Add a little bit more orange down here, because again I want to make sure that the band width is roughly the same, especially since I'm going to be adding yellow next, and yellow is typically like your largest band because it is the lightest color, so you have to blend it a lot more. Okay, again, not curing, just setting it down. Grabbed a little too much orange, but that's okay. I'll make it work. ASMR nails right now. Okay, orange. And obviously you'll have to be careful too when doing this, because you don't want to accidentally touch or knock over your other designs as well. So this is what I mean by you have another opportunity to like kind of fix your letters too, because you're going to be going around them again with these colors, so you can kind of fix whatever it is that you didn't necessarily like with your stuff. And you're just tapping it. If you guys would share the video, that would be amazing. Okay, now we're going to go on with the yellow. So primary yellow. This is what it looks like so far. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's going to be pretty. Primary yellow. See how nice and bright it is. Clean your brush again, of course. So you can see this is where I've like been wiping my little brush on in between. So I touched this one. Let's take that off a little bit. Hey, Shannon. Okay. Yellow. Don't forget the inside of the P. I'm going to do that last though. Again, we want to make this band a little bit bigger. Only because you're just going to have to blend it out a bit more. So, I think I'm going to tap it this way actually. Just at first. Tapping in the yellow. Let's adjust this yellow over here. Don't want to turn my bright yellow into light orange. I want this all to transition nicely and play nice. And you guys could always do like simplified versions of this or whatever if you want. Just gonna touch that just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with the yellow in the center. Again, all of this with the artist brush. Touch it. Cool. All right. Not curing. Thank you so much, Taurist. All right, I'm going to grab my yellow again. It'll be really pretty at the end. I mean, but this is what happens when you have great ideas. Great ideas take a lot of time. So, make sure if you do plan to recreate this that you do have some time, because you definitely will need it. I'm sure that after I post this, a million people are going to be inboxing me saying that they need their nails done this weekend or whatever. The biggest question is, how much would you charge for this? I mean, that really depends on your area. You know, nothing is 100% like set out in line. So make sure if you guys are wondering how much you should be charging for your services or anything like that, that you get the business toolkit from thisuglybeautybusiness.com. And it helps you be able to figure out how much you should be charging for your services based off of your hours and how much you're spending on your product and all of that stuff. So definitely need to check that out. Hey, Chloe. Thanks, Chloe. Just wait till y'all see the finished product. Yeah. Again, like I'm trying to get the blend decent. To me, it's not important for the blend to be 100% perfect. I just want I don't want the lines to be super sharp, but where like the colors are like blending together. Kind of like a fuzzy is fine. Tap, stipple, blend, whichever. Let me see. Hey. Okay, let's set this right here. Not curing. Again, just make sure that the band is roughly the same size. Across each one. I want to make sure like everything is pretty uniform when you're doing stuff like this. Otherwise, you're not going to have room for all the rest of your stuff. Follow your little guidelines. Just tap it with the artist brush. Hello. Hi, Kaylee. Okay. Not curing. Thank you so much, Kaylee. Okay. So everybody can ask like questions. I know everybody just like is kind of like zoning out right now, I guess. I'm still able to answer questions if you need. If not, I mean, I guess enjoy some ASMR. I don't know. I touched that a little bit. Going with some clear and touch that up. Hopefully it doesn't like seep in. Okay. Okay. I can definitely tell. Aw, thank you, Janie. This is a lot of work, but I mean, it's gonna look so super cool at the end. So, and I knew like when I thought about this design, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a really good design, but it is going to be time consuming, of course. So, but I'm totally fine with time consuming designs, especially when I do stuff like this, because it's like therapeutic. You know, like just get to create and make something nice. Okay, all right. So we got so far. Now we're going to go into the green. So green is number 68. You can also make your own green if you want, if you just have the primaries. I keep touching red, but it's not going to affect the design, I don't think so. Actually, so with the Medusa gels, if you use them too much or whatever, your brush will end up getting stiff. So mine is getting a little bit stiff. So I'm going to go back with that top coat because I want to loosen it up. Okay, loosen it back up. Cool. All right. Thank you so much, Karen. Yes, I'm using the artist brush, Bling Boutique. Just want to touch that and just a little bit of green there. You might not think that it matters, but it totally matters for the finished look. Okay, there's that. Okay, wipe over there on the side. to be careful with the yellow because you can muddy it up really fast. So just be mindful. Okay, and also be mindful how big that you're making each one of these stripes as well. So you want to make sure that you have enough room for all of your colors. So you can see I'm roughly making them the same size. I'm just following my rough outline here. Okay, cool. Hi, Nicole J. Hi, it's Sweet Cheeks. Okay. Tappy, tappy. Okay. I need to turn this one slightly. I really need to grab the screen and pull it up a little bit more. Remember, this is all working wet. Wet, wet, wet. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because again, it's not like super focused on this, but it is the background, so I guess it is, but it's not. But I'm not worried about it being perfect. I'm worried about it being cute, and honestly, your client is gonna be just fine with that. Promise. They're gonna be like, oh my god, this is so cute. If you want to simplify this, you don't have to do all 6 on each nail. You could just do 2. So like red and orange on one, orange and yellow on the other, yellow, green on the other, green, blue on the other, and then blue, purple on the other. You can still make a really cute, effective design. You can totally paint the letters on top of it too if you want, but the reason why I did it like this too, hi Dealy, is because I didn't want to make my design so thick, and also I didn't want to have to keep adding extra layers on top for the color. That's annoying, and you have to do double the work is annoying to me, so that had to go bye-bye. Thank you so much, Nicole. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this, and I'm gonna, oops, just need to touch a little bit of green into that base here, just a smidge. Can totally go back and touch this up later. That is totally up to you. Hey, Mama Vic. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming into my live. I know a bunch of people have like popped in and out and stuff. I'm sure they're not like super into ASMR, I guess. But y'all wanted a tutorial, so I made sure I brought the tutorial. So Kaylee, aren't you still on here? I think I see you tomorrow. Same, Vic. Honestly, it's just, life stuff. I've been trying to get my shop reorganized again, like literally like all the way from scratch. It's looking really, really good. I got about half of it done of this lot. I did the other part, so like all together it's like 75% complete. But it's good. It is. I would love to have more time to like show you guys more stuff, but hopefully once like I can balance my life a little bit more. I'm still working on that happy balance. Okay, here's after the green. Okay, let's move this. I'm going to do blue next. Blue is number 75. You can use 75 or you can use the primary blue. It's totally up to you. I wanted something slightly brighter, so I picked 75. I do have the primary blue too to show you. So this one is the primary blue, and then this one is 75. So you can see this is like slightly brighter, so I definitely want to use that. Sorry to hear that, Vic, but I completely understand it. It's rough sometimes. Okay, so again, I'm going to clean my brush really quick before I go into the blue. Again, this is all wet, so be careful. Thanks, Vic. Do you have this blue? I feel like cooler tones are always easier to blend, mix, whatever. Warmer tones always a little bit harder. Okay, R. Hi, Jasmine. Okay. Grab this. Again, not doing this, not curing. Hi, Dabita. Just making that a little bit more dark. And you just blend it in a little bit more. Tap it in. Now at the end of all this, because everything is going to be still wet, you can totally go back and blend other sections more if you want. It's totally up to you. Hi, Thay. A little bit of blue up over here that I touched on with my eye, so I'm just going to try to remove some of that. I mean, if you didn't want to do like the little slight blend, you could literally just do like lines if you wanted across. But I wanted something a little bit more interesting. And I promise my little messy blend is easier than doing the straight lines if that's something that you also struggle with too. If you guys do need a tutorial on line work, I do have like a really simple, affordable one on my nail school. Link in my bio. There is some free courses on there as well, so you are welcome to view those. You just have to sign up with your email address. Hi, China. Okay. tap, tap. So I'm going to have to work just a little bit more because it's like all the way full line. Anytime it's a little small area, it's a lot easier, but once we get into these larger areas, because you don't want it to be like a super definite line. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, HLE. Let's clean this off real quick. Okay, cool. Now for the purple. So this is what the blue looks like. Purple is number 52. Hello, Avery. I don't think I stirred this one actually, so you can tell that this needs to be stirred. You can see the little cracks and like a little deposit here, so you want to make sure that you stir that. I'm using the utility stick to do that. Stir it up real nice. Thank you so much, Nicole. Okay. So, back to P. Now, what I'm going to do too after I apply and blend the purple, I'm going to be curing each one. Might as well double duty while I do this. Hi, Betty. Okay, that looks cool. Make sure that the outline is decent, that you got color everywhere that you want it to be. I'm going to cure that. Hi, artistic nails. Okay, now let's do R. Taking some clear and taking care of that. Touch up, add a little bit more purple. Want to make sure that you cover that and that is opaque enough. Again, it's okay to go outside of the lines a little bit. Just want to make sure that they're kind of even. Cool. Okay. Okay, thank you, Janie. Make sure it's the shape that you want to, of course. Okay. D. Hi, Cav. No, just so you guys know, I haven't seen anything quite like this online, so we will know. We will know. You steal the idea. Okay. Good evening to you too. Hi, the Moody. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I super appreciate it. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So next thing is we're going to do a matte coat on top of this. First things first, though, I want to clean my brush, so I'm gonna have to clean this brush real good. Okay, put the artist brush away. We're going to need our number 1 liner brush. That's going to be for the next step, but I'm going to do the matte top coat first. Okay. The matte top coat is going to make for a very even surface, because for our line work, which is next. Careful, because Medusa is a sticky top coat, or has a sticky layer. So that means that you can actually pull the tacky inhibition layer of the colors over your color. So that's the reason why you see me back brushing on top of the P, because that's very important. You don't want to basically contaminate your artwork. So just be careful. I'm just letting that level out a little bit. And then put that in. That's why you see me grabbing a lot more top coat, less strokes if possible. Okay, Hi, SCF Nails. If anybody's coming on here late and you've missed this portion, it will be saved, as long as Instagram doesn't hate me. So we'll just see about that. But the intention is to save it. So I'm just checking my line of light, making sure that it's smooth. So this here, you can see right here, that is not smooth. So just adjust it. Oh, definitely would be cute if the letters popped out. Could totally make anything 3D, honestly. Okay. E. cool. Okay, so next step, again, we're going to use the number 1 liner brush. You can use the short highlight brush. So this is a short highlight brush for the smaller areas if you want. I'll just kind of see how I feel, but we're going to be using the number 1 liner brush. Make sure that you did clean your number 1 liner brush thoroughly before starting to do this. If your brush is stiff, it will not pull the lines that you want. So I'm going to use this glittery art gel from Gold from Daily Charm. I really like this. I chose to use this one because I need to pull thinner lines and I need something that's a little bit more fluid. You can see that this does move. So, and this glitter is very, very densely packed. Thanks, Shannon. So I'm going to start with the letters. So kind of focus on one thing at a time. And if you have to flash cure in between your lines, that's totally fine. This is chance number 3 in order to perfect your letters. It's the reason why you have the 3 chances to really, really perfect those letters. Make them look super duper good. Oh, good. Bling Boutique. I love this, actually. I use this particular gold color a lot because I love it so much. I was just thinking today, like when I grabbed it, I was like, oh, it's half gone. I should buy more. Just because, like, I don't want to run out. If you have Medusa's gold, it's really nice too. I don't remember the number. It's just a little bit on the thicker side. And it has a little bit of a silver hue, which isn't bad. It's just not the look that I'm looking for. Okay, let's do that. It's like more concentrated, sure. I'm actually plugging my phone in because I forgot to. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay. Because I've been on here a while, so you know. Money bags. I didn't even know you were on here. Sorry if I missed you. This is the glittery art gel from Daily Charm. Ooh, have fun. I want to watch that too, Bling Boutique. I mean, I'm gonna binge watch it, like, at the end, but we are gonna watch it. At least my husband and I were on the same page about that. Huh. Loki is one of his favorite characters. Okay, this is cool. Thank you so much, Moneybags. I appreciate you. Bye. I'm just touching, making sure that the corners look like corners. I'm sure you guys watch me adjust stuff all the time. Like, I definitely want to make sure that everything is nice and crisp. Okay, I'm going to flash cure this one because I don't want to accidentally touch the bottom part while I'm outlining the heart on top of the eye. This isn't blood, just FYI, if you guys are coming, it's not blood. Even though the cut that's underneath it did bleed very, very bad when I did do it. Oh, that sucks, Deb. Sorry. Wonder why that keeps happening too, like people getting kicked out of people's lives and stuff. IG has some major glitches sometimes. Feel. Okay, gonna cure that now. Deep. Yes, exactly, Nicole. I gotta have the pop. It's always like a nice surprise at the end, I feel. It's like I can't have all the reveal for everybody. So otherwise, why would anybody ever stay to watch me? I mean, there's plenty of other reasons, but, you know. Thank you so much. Okay, E. Thank you so much, money. Touch, 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 touch. Just make sure that every place that you want to have gold has it. Right. Cure that. Now we're going to go back to the first one. B. And then I'm going to outline the drip. You could do it all in one nail, or one nail at a time, but you know, just having a consistent thing to focus on just makes it easier, in my opinion. But you can do whatever it is that you like. I have a little dot down there. Okay, so I'm going to take my artist brush with the little top coat, and I'm just going to try to scrub that little bit of glitter off. Got most of it, like the bigger chunks. Thank you, Deely. Okay. Same thing. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus. There's that. Okay. The D. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. I super appreciate you. I was like sitting in bed one day or whatever, and I was like, you know what? I did those pride nails last year, and first of all, it doesn't even seem like I did those dang things a year ago. And secondly, I like love them so much. And I was like, you know what? I really kind of want to outdo the ones that I did last year. And I think that this is a pretty successful set. Because I was able to do the full colors of the pride flag. So you have the traditional rainbow colors for the background ombre, and then you have the other added colors for the LGBTQ plus on it as well. And this is the E. Thank you so much, Money. Thank you, Nicole. I will try to also link the colors that I used in this video. So in case you guys have those questions as well. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Moneybags. Okay, I'm just going to do a 30-second cure on that. Again, this gold is from Daily Charm. I have all of their glittery art gels, actually. And I definitely use this one the most. They are a little bit on the pricey side, but definitely worth it. Not everything on their site, but certain things. Like, I do like their gel polish. I like their glittery art gel. Chromes are nice if you want like loose chromes. My favorite chrome from them is, which one is that one that I use all the time? It's like the colored ones. It's like a teal that they have. Okay, so the blue is 75. So and the light blue, because there's light blue, is 72 mixed with white. Or no, I didn't mix blue with white. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what they look like before I top coat, because they're obviously going to look different top coated. but I want to show you guys what they look like now. This is sticky, so just so you know, like if you do touch it, it is sticky. So you can't leave it like this. Now, if you have a gel that isn't sticky on top, you can totally leave it just like this on top of the mat. But I'm going to go ahead with my new Luxe Shine. So your Luxe Shine is going to keep your nails shiny for 3 weeks or more. I've been wearing it for almost 3 weeks now. You can see my cuticles and stuff are terrible. But it's still very, very shiny, minus where I hit it with my e-file, of course, and it's eating my nails up. But this is Luxe Shine, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my Luxe Shine. It does have some anti-staining properties. It has also some rubber properties. There is a deal on it right now currently until the double pack, because I am a Gemini, you guys. So I figured, why not have a super awesome release deal for my birthday. So you get the double pack at 32% off because I turned 32 years old. So, hey Neek. Sorry I'm missing you at the end. But we are finishing up and top coating these super duper awesome Pride nails. This does have some color enhancing. It's not yellowing. If Shannon is on here right now, she can attest to a few hairdressers that have worn it, and it has done amazing. It's not 100% foolproof. Nothing really is, so. Oh, that's awesome, Deb. Hi, Jocelyn. So you can catch that super awesome twin, in other words, a double deal, on expressclaws.com. I do still have the brush sets up for, I think those are 10 or 20% off as well, free gift, which I'll be removing that next month. So if you guys want the brush set at a super awesome deal with that free gift, I suggest that you get it before the end of the month. Yes, of course, Janie. If you can't purchase on the site and everything, you can always thank me by sharing my content. I'm always trying to reach new nail artists to help them out. That's the reason why I do these little tutorials and stuff, to really reach new people. If you need other free tutorials, you can find them on my IGTV or sign up for my online nail school, link in my bio. There's some free and paid classes on there, so it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Sorry, I have to adjust to be able to fit the E in there once I top coat it with Luxe Shine. It is a 60-second cure. I've touched it, it's been fine in 30 seconds, but like, I always, honestly, any like top coat, I always cure 60 seconds because I want to make sure it's cured all the way through. So, okay, cool. Okay. All right, so now that I have that in there and that is curing, I'm going to go back to my nail portfolio box. So we do have a few new people. So this is my nail art portfolio box. There is a IGTV video that I did yesterday on this. So you can sanitize it in between clients and all of that because you can touch it, but it does open. It's hard for me to open underneath here, so I'm just going to open it, but it's double-sided. So you have one side and then you have the other side. So these are my Pride nails from last year. So I did the traditional colors and then I did some neon colors. This, when I was doing this last year, I didn't actually have Medusa green or purple, so I actually ended up making them. Wait, no, I didn't have the green, so I used a different green and I added more blue to it. I made my own orange, and I adjusted the purple because it was in it was like one of the unreleased colors or whatever. So but you can tell it's like not the same colors. I mean, I think it's cool or whatever, but all the line work and everything last year or whatever. So, but you can find this awesome portfolio box also on my website, expressclaws.com. You can find some of these tutorials on my online nail school. Like this is on there. This one's on there. This one will be on there soon, the abalone shell. This one's on Medusa Live. This is on, I did one on Medusa Live, and then I did one on my live. This class is also on my nail school here. So, but it's lots and lots of fun. Okay, we're done baking, so I'm gonna put it on here now. I already have another little display palette ready so I can show you guys. All right, I wanna take it out. I'm going to start with the middle one because we have 5, so might as well start with the middle. Thank you so much, Karen. Thanks, Taurus. $1 a minute. So it would depend. Because I had the same questions and stuff last year from people like inboxing me how much I would charge for last year's set. And honestly, it's $1 a minute because there's a lot of different variables, like when you're doing people's nails, like how big they are, wide, long, how short they are, short, stubby. You know, the smaller the nail, the longer it's actually going to take you to do something like this because it's less surface area. So that has more margin for error. So you need to make sure that you're charging by the minute if you're going to be doing complicated nail art. Of course. Okay, so here's our final result. I hope you guys had so much fun watching me create this. I had a lot of fun creating it for you guys. So, hi Sharanda. So make sure that if you like it, that you do like it, you do share it. So I super duper appreciate you guys for doing that. Also, you can find most of the products like the brushes, the top coat, this palette, my portfolio box, the top coat. I think I already said top coat, but I don't know, I'm getting tired. On expressclaws.com, you can find nail tips like this on my Amazon store, link in my bio. Express Claws also, link in my bio. And all of these super duper awesome colors that I used are from Medusa, minus the gold that is from Daily Charm. So as always, if you guys have any questions or anything, make sure that you hit me up. I will definitely try to answer them as soon as I can. I'm a very busy lady, of course, so, but I do try to answer all of your guys' questions as much as humanly possible. So make sure that you check out all that fun stuff. Link in my bio. Nail school also link in my bio. All of it. Click the link in the bio. I know it looks weird. Just click the link in the bio and it will take you to everything that you need to know about me. So I hope to see you guys in the next tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Bye.